Cheers, guys. Let's drop the needle. Now that was a kick-ass way to start this video out. A little Led Zeppelin on vinyl. Cheers, guys. Happy Thirsty Thursday. I hope your Thursday is thirsty like mine is. Drinking Blue Moon. My Blue Moon clone, which I really can't call Blue Moon anymore, but it's a Belgian wit. And last time I brewed this, I changed the recipe up quite a bit from what I've previously done. Before I was about that close to Blue Moon. I mean, it was really close. But this is this is different. I used Hallertau hops this time and changed a few other things too. But you know what? I think I like this version better. I just kegged it last night, and as you can see, and I need to carb it up some more. There's no head on it, so it needs some carbonation. It's relatively clear. I mean, it's cloudy, but it's pretty clear for a wheat beer. All wheat beers are pretty cloudy anyway. And it's got a little bit of chill haze on it too. But it smells good. Tastes really good too. I think next time I'm going to cut down on the coriander a little bit. But I think I am going to make it this way again. I mean, it's good. So I just kegged this last night. And let's see. Sunday I brewed rhubarb ale again. I just did a 5-gallon batch of it. My last batch of rhubarb that I made was a 10-gallon batch, and it turned out really muddy and looked like shit. But I was actually going to submit that to the Iowa State Fair this year. I'm going to enter some beers in the State Fair. So the first time I've ever done it, I thought, what the hell, I'm going to try it, you know. I think I'm pretty confident I brew pretty good beers, and it's like, why not, you know? I mean, if anything, I'll learn from it. So I think it'll be a good experience, but there was no way I was going to submit that one because it didn't look very good. Tasted really good, but so this time I changed the recipe. Before I added it to the rhubarb to the primary, and I think that's why it turned out the way it did, just looking like mud. But this time I brewed it up and I didn't add any rhubarb. I'm going to let it ferment out, transfer it to a secondary, and then add the rhubarb. And then hopefully it'll clear up that way. And I'm going to have that done. I got to have, to get in the State Fair, I got to have my entries or the paperwork in by July 1st, and then I actually have to turn the beers in on July 19th. So I'm going to be cutting it really close with the rhubarb as far as getting it in. I mean, it's going to be ready like a week before. So that's down to the wire. But and I hope it turns out, because if it don't, then I won't enter it. But you can enter up to 4 beers. I'm going to try to enter 4 beers. 3 for sure. I might enter 4. We'll see. But we'll see how that goes. I transferred the cream ale last weekend. That's looking really good. And I actually tried it. And it tastes a little bit young yet to me. I don't know. It's got a bite to it. So I'm hoping that bite, mellows out. I'm gonna let it go another couple weeks anyway. Hope that bite, kind of mellows out a little bit. But it tastes pretty good. And I'm gonna enter that in the fair. Hopefully, we'll see how. I'm gonna taste test all of them first. And if they taste okay to me, then I'm gonna put them in. So we'll see how that goes. Let's see, what else I do? I had a busy week actually. Cleaned all the beer lines in my tapper. You see I only got one beer going right now. That's this right here. But I cleaned all the beer lines in my tapper. That takes quite a while to do, so they're all clean, ready to go. What else? This weekend, Sunday, I don't know if I'm going to brew or not. I might take the weekend off for brewing, but we'll see. I might brew something. But I do have to transfer, or not transfer, but I have to do the diacetyl rest on my red lager. So it'll be sitting back there for a couple days, and then it'll start to lager after that. I don't have a whole lot to talk about this week, so it might be a short video. But let's take a look. I got some footage of the cream ale and then the rhubarb that's fermenting. So cheers, guys. Okay, so here's the rhubarb that I brewed on Sunday. And as a joke, I named it Blue Ribbon Rhubarb Ale. I don't know about that, but I thought that was kind of funny. So you never know, but it's going like hell. Look at that krause and how thick that is. The airlock has slowed down quite a bit since like 2 days ago. It was going like hell. It's slowing down now. But that's the Blue Ribbon Rhubarb Ale. I think I'll be lucky to get a white. What the hell? Well, I'm going to let it, I'll transfer it to secondary, and I'm going to let it clear out totally before I even add the rhubarb. And then I imagine it's probably going to cloud up again, so hopefully it clears up before I get it bottled. That's the goal. I'm cutting it close, really close. So that's the rhubarb that I brewed on Sunday. Here's the cream ale. Look at that. I got the light on back there. Look how clear that is already. Like 10 minutes after I transferred it, you could see it from top to bottom. It was just starting to clear out instantly. I transferred this like 3 days ago, and that is really clear. I mean, here's a comparison. There's the rhubarb. Looks like shit, which it'll clear out. And look at that. Looks really good. Look at how full I got it too. It's right up to the brim. This is still fermenting too. Can you see that? It's still going a little bit. Got it right up to the brim. Then there's my wheat IPA, which I'll be adding. I'm dry hopping with that. I'll be adding hops here to that pretty quick, probably tomorrow. But as you can see, that's clear as heck. And then once I add the hops to it, it'll turn shitty looking again. So that's the 3 beers I got going right now. And then I got the red lager out in the garage in the refrigerator. I hope you guys enjoyed the video this week. This coming Saturday, I'm going to be attending the Iowa Craft Brew Festival in Des Moines, Iowa. And there's going to be over 200 beers there, which I'd like to try them all, but that won't happen. And there's going to be 30 to 40 brewers there from Iowa and surrounding states, and some nationwide brewers will be there. So that'll be a lot of fun. My brother BJ is going with me, so that'll make it a blast. So that'll be a good day. I want to thank you guys for watching. I'm out. Cheers. See you next Thursday.